See the wind turbine spinning around quite well actually. Not quite sure what the wind speed is. Don't seem too bad here. It's definitely quite high where the wind turbine is. It's probably from about 3 miles an hour upwards here on the range itself. Right, back at Tinsley Park shooting range today, testing out one final pellet on the Hatsan Gladius before I get things sorted out with it. Thought I'd give it one last chance. Now the wind today is supposed to be 2 miles an hour. It is 2 miles an hour, but it is gusting every now and again, probably up to about 10. Every now and again you can feel it blowing in your face, so it is changing direction. So looking down at the range, targets have all been painted up. A good job done by the two Edgar Brothers, Barry and Dave. They've also put new numbers on the target so you can see what range it is in yards. And I bought my own target up today because I didn't want to mess it all up. So I've got a portable target. It's a 17 centimetre target, and it's got foldable legs on it, so it's quite portable, so you can put that wherever you like on the range. The range does go out to 107 yards, right at the back there. You can just see in the distance in the edge row, it's a 107 yard point. And I've got some targets in there as well. If you look back up at the flag, it's gusting quite well now, at least 10 miles an hour. So that's what I'm faced with today. It's worse than it has been in last week. So we'll get on with the tests, and I'll be using the H&N Field Target Trophy Power, which are copper coated. Okay folks, it's about it's coming up to 7 past 7 in the morning at Tinsley Park Shooting Club. I've come early to try and beat the wind really, because the earlier you come in the morning normally the wind's low. Having said that, it is gusting up to about 10 miles an hour, but at the moment probably look at about 3 or 4. I'll be shooting at 30 yards again. I'm doing the final pellet test because these came through the last minute, and these are the Field Target Trophy Power, which are basically Field Target Trophy pellets made by H&N, and they're copper coated. I'll see if that makes a difference down the barrel, because I know the last time I used the normal H&Ns it got quite a good group. I will be sorting the barrel out, because it shouldn't be as pellet fussy as it is, but we'll just see what these do. So we'll get on with the test. Say 30 yards, firing at a 17 centimetre target this time. Parallax right. Go. I've filled the raft to 200 bar. So the first few pellets might not be shooting where they should. I would say that the third one's almost in the pool. They are drifting right. Might be that last one. Right, that was not a good group, as you've probably noticed. Most of them have gone to the top right hand corner of the target, and I would say that grouping is probably 3 inches plus. If you take into account the one that's gone near the ball, that'd send the grouping to probably 4-5 inches. So the wind is blowing, but it shouldn't be affecting it that bad. So these pellets, no pellets good through this rifle, so I will be taking, having a word with Hatsan, Edgar Brothers. So we'll try the other Hatsan for it, the Galatian, see if we can get a decent group with that one. Right, we're going to give the Hatsan Galatian a go now. Wind's blowing left to right. I'm hoping it's not going to affect the result too much, but we'll see. Having said that, it's grouping a lot better than the other. It's going, it's shooting high. But I'm going for groups, not the ball. More consistent. I've got two little groups going on. I'm sure that's down to this gusting wind. It's on and off. But yeah, definitely two little groups. That's it. That's 14 shots. So I bring the target back, see the difference. Okay, next on test I've got the Falcon Prairie BM Light Hunter. This is 177. Okay. I'll be using 10.25 grain Bisley Magnums on it. We'll just see the difference that a 177 is doing with a heavy pellet doing around 700 feet per second. We'll see if I can improve on the Hatsans. This one's an 8-shot. And it's a Hawk scope. It's a Sports HD and it's a fixed 4x magnification, and I think it's 32 mil front lens. They all seem to be going through the same hole, so that's the difference between a decent barrel. Again, it's shooting higher than where I'm aiming at, but I think I've been shooting this at like 45 yards zero. That's one big hole. That's it, that's 8 shots. Looking through the scope, they did okay. Definitely bad barrels on the Hatsan Gladius. That's it. I'll just do some fun shooting now with this one. I think this one's shooting spot on. Probably go back to the Hatsan Galatian because that's okay. I might try air arms pellet for it actually. But as far as the Gladius goes, I'm wasting pellets for it at the moment. So that needs sorting out. And thanks for the comments as well. Wannabe, I think it is. Yeah, quite interesting story this one. But as soon as I get it sorted out, you'll see the results. Thanks a lot. Okay, so here's the results. First one was using the H&N Field Target Trophies powers copper coated through the Hatsan Gladius. We did have a shot near the bull, another one next to it, but most of it was going top right, and that is probably about 2 inches centre to centre from there. So if you take it all into account, the from there to here you're looking at a good 4 inches. So that's no good. Right, the next one. This one's the Hatsan Galatian. If you notice, they've all been shooting high, but I'm not worried about that. That's just a range to target thing. What I'd do after, if I've got a good group, is zero it in. I've got 2 little groups going on here. Each one, well, you can see the size of my fingernail, probably about 1/4 inch. I can put in that down to the gusty winds, but there's 14 shots there anyway. So that was the Hatsan Galatian using the same pellets. And then we go on to the a really good one. Now this is what a rifle should be doing when it's got a decent barrel and it's shooting well. This one's the Falcon Prairie BM Light Hunter in 177, using the heavier pellets, the Bisley Magnums, which do better in wind, and that's probably why the others have suffered, because although they're a heavier pellet being 2.2, they are light heavy pellet, light 2.2s. Like I say, I'll try the air on through the Galatian, and that's 16 grains. We'll see if that improves the group. But this one, same again, it's about a 1/4 inch group. There's 8 shots there, so I've always been impressed with the Falcon. I've also got a Brocock which shoots just as well as that. But they're the results today. It's a shame the wind's been blowing for us, but that's about as good as it's going to get, I think. So I'll try some air arms through the Galatian and see if we can get an improvement. It might not like the pellet, but we'll see. Right, I'm back with the Hatsan Galatian. I've got the air arms pellets in it. and I'll put the target back to 35 yards. Hopefully it'll bring the pellet a bit lower down. There we go then. It's still going high. That's dropped a bit. That one was next to the first. Let's just click the top. So they're all going high. Same again, it's clicking the top. What I'll do, I'll bring the point of aim down by 2 mil dots. That's it. So they do fine through my ear arms and my Webley, but not through this. So worth knowing, isn't it? Okay, I'm using the Falcon Prairie BM light hunter again, and the targets are ranging from 30 to 35 and 50 yards. I'm aiming at the 12 o'clock position to it there. So at 50 yards, this Falcon is spot on. Okay, I might stick some further out than that, see what I can push it out to. Okay, set the reactive targets at 50, 55 and 65 yards. I'll be shooting the Falcon Prairie BM light hunter at them. You can just see them there in the distance. Go to 18, it seems to be better like that. I'll start at 50. Really fucking everything up this morning. Having said that though, it's not doing bad.